Good evening, and welcome to the Wayne Hills Senior Scholarships and Awards Program for the graduating class of 2011. Before we begin our program tonight, I please ask that everyone rise as Senior Class Vice President Kevin Edelson leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Kevin?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Kevin. Everyone can be seated. I'd like to give a special welcome to the parents of the awards recipients, as well as honored guests, Board of Education trustees, and district staff members who have graciously attended tonight's program. Tonight's award program is a very special event culminating 4 years of academic study at Wayne Hills. Our students have worked extremely hard over the last 4 years, and tonight we are afforded an opportunity to recognize them for these efforts. Tonight's program will be divided into 6 parts: the Community Scholarships, National Merit Recognitions, Academic Recognition Awards, Special Awards, Departmental Awards, and Activity Awards. To begin our program tonight, I would like to welcome Mr. Ed Zambrano, the chairperson of the Scholarship and Honors Board, who will present our community scholarships. Mr. Zambrano.
Good evening. As chairman of the Scholarship and Honors Board, I would like to just thank the community for all of their support and all the endeavors that they take on in order to provide the funds for this evening's scholarships. The first scholarship this evening is sponsored in memory of Danny Afflito. It's the Danny Afflito Memorial Scholarship presented by his brother, Mr. Joseph Afflito.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Joe Afflito Jr. I'm a trustee with the Danny Afflito Memorial Scholarship Fund. It's a fund that was created shortly after the tragic events of September 11th. My brother was in the Trade Center on that day. He was a graduate of Wayne Hills High School in 1987. He loved his school. He loved his teachers. He loved his friends. I think they loved him too. We've raised money in his memory and in his name every year since that date to keep his name alive and to make sure that no one ever forgets what happened on September 11th. In any event, every year we give out 2 scholarships, one to a young man and one to a young lady. They're $2,500 scholarships. This year's recipients, coincidentally, my mom is a trustee as well, and she worked at the high school for years, knows the faculty and the staff. We don't pick the recipients, but we have criteria, as do all of the private scholarship people. And coincidentally, this year's winners are both Pines Lake residents. We're from Pines Lake, and it warmed my mother's heart to see 2 Pines Lake people win the scholarship. The young woman's name is Christine Lai. And the gentleman's name is Alex Vliet.
The next scholarship is the Angela Mancinelli PTO Memorial Scholarship. Mrs. Mancinelli was our curriculum and instruction supervisor in language arts, and unfortunately we lost her last year. To present this scholarship, I introduce Mr. Dennis Sasso, Mrs. Mancinelli's son.
just like to start off by saying thank you to Wayne Hills for having me back this year. I'm a social studies teacher following somewhat my mom's footsteps at Riverdale High School in Bergen County. I'm also an assistant baseball coach at William Patterson. You know, it's an odd thing, sort of being back up here. Very, very strange last year, having just lost my mom, and you know, I know, especially hearing from the faculty and staff, what she meant to this community, and it was all very, very overwhelming. And you know, certainly don't want to dwell on the past. It's a time for celebration. It's a time for positive thoughts. I certainly want to, you know, congratulate all the seniors and wish them best wishes on their way. And I'd also like to thank the PTO for funding the scholarship once again. This year's recipient of the Angela Mancinelli Memorial Scholarship is, forgive me if I get your name wrong, John Vitas.
Our next scholarship is the BAE System Scholarship. It will be presented by Mr. Vincent Frischella. He is our corporate liaison and heads our tutoring program. Mr. Dennis Bissell.
Thank you. BAE Systems is a defense contractor in the area, and we have about 800 employees in the Wayne area that work for us. We do communication systems, landing equipment, so we're very much into science and technology, strong advocates of that, hence our involvement with the tutor program and with technology tours at the plant for the robotics team and the AP physics class. We do a number of other endeavors, including the scholarships. So we're delighted to be here today to give out 2 scholarships. I'm involved with the tutor program, and at the tutor program, we see students that are working hard to bring their grade up. We also see students that have a good grade and are working hard to maintain it. And delighted to see one of those students is here and getting a scholarship tonight. We know her, we've seen her in many seasons, a very hard worker, excellent student. The first scholarship goes to Miss Samantha D'Amico. And the scholarship committee has made another great selection, another excellent student. We wish him very best in his college career, Mr. Michael Levine.
Our next scholarship is the Barry Goldstein Memorial Scholarship. It will be presented by a former teacher of Barry's, Mrs. Christina Kindler.
Good evening. I had the privilege of being Barry Goldstein's teacher. Barry was a graduate of Wayne Hills. She had a passion for life. She loved her family. She loved her friends. And most importantly, she loved Wayne Hills. She was taken way too soon from us, just 6 years ago. So a scholarship was created in her memory. So it's our hope that this young lady can have the same passion for life that Barry did. And the scholarship goes to Laura D. Taranti.
On behalf of Dr. E. Young Lee from Bethany Korean Church, the Bethany Korean Scholarship this year is awarded to Kevin Edelson. This year's BP Lubricants Americas Scholarship is awarded to 2 students, one, Ryan Gross, the other, Amelia Totseva. Here to present the Bruce Eckroat Memorial Scholarship is his wife, Mrs. Cindy Eckroat.
Good evening.
This is the first year we're presenting this scholarship. My family and I established this scholarship this year after we raised over $10,000 last August during our first annual Bruce Ackroat Memorial 5K Run and Walk. We had such a strong showing of support from our community. We were able to give back monies to our community. It included monies to a family who was in need at the time. Also, we donated money to Sloan Kettering Memorial Cancer Center. And my husband was a baseball coach for the Wayne PAL for 17 years, and he coached hundreds of kids throughout those years from both high schools. So last Wednesday, I was very honored to present a scholarship to a very well-deserving Wayne Valley graduate, and I have 3 Wayne Valley graduates and 1 who will graduate next year. He will be a senior. But of course, you know, we're one town and one community, and we felt very honored to be able to present one to a Wayne Hills graduate this evening. We hope to continue his legacy with this scholarship every year. We're running our 5K again, and this year I'm pleased to present the first scholarship to Evan Baum.
A new scholarship offering this year is the Clifton Savings Bank Scholarship. I am pleased to announce the recipient is Matthew Bombard. Here to present the Coldwell Bankers Associates of Wayne Scholarship is Miss Patty Tahan.
Good evening, everyone. First, I'd like to congratulate the students here who are graduating and all of you wonderful parents who support them throughout the years and give them the best that you have. This is not a corporate gift. I am the manager of Coldwell Banker Wayne, and this is not a corporate gift. This is from individual agents throughout the year putting money into the scholarship fund so that we can help other students become better and better. I think this is about over our 20th year. It is over our 20th year doing this. We also give it to Wayne Valley, and we're strong supporters and very proud of the education system that we do have in Wayne, and therefore having a great town that people want to come in and to enjoy with their families and friends. Our recipient this evening for the Coldwell Banker Wayne Scholarship is Gabriella Romagulo. Last Wednesday, I gave it out to a girl named Kristen Tahan and had no relation to mine, so I messed this one up too. Congratulations, sweetheart. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
The next scholarship I am honored to present is the Stephen R. Fava Memorial Scholarship. Stephen was a 2006 Wayne Hills graduate. He was a student of mine for 2 years in calculus A, B, and BC. While I can attest to his genuine regard and concern for others and his superior intellect, I decided to reach out to his friends for their thoughts. I received these replies. His simple wardrobe said all you needed to know about him: slicked hair, white t-shirt, and his leather jacket. Fava loved Rocky movies because he respected hard work, perseverance, and discipline. I remember movies at Fava's after football. A group of us used to walk to his house every Tuesday after school and watch movies. He kept a fish in his locker and named him Buzz Aldrin. When I asked him the significance of the name, he replied, "The second man on the moon didn't get enough credit." Simply put, Stephen was a great friend. He was kind and loyal. He was never afraid to tell you what he thought about things. There was always some twisted logic to his thinking, but you could always be assured of his support and loyalty. Fava's family and friends meant everything to him. He was a huge Giants fan and loved going to games with his father. And finally, Stephen's parents faithfully attended back to school night in support of Stephen and his sister Valerie. Stephen's mom, Gloria, lived in Brittany Chase. To avoid parking problems, Stephen escorted her to the fence bordering the properties and hoisted her over the fence. Upon completion of the evening, she called Stephen. He met her at the fence, caught her upon her return over the fence, and returned her home safely. Stephen left us at a very young age, but he maintains a prominent place in the hearts of those who had the opportunity to know him. I hope his example motivates us all to live simply, love greatly, and remain loyal. On behalf of Ron, Gloria, Valerie, and the entire family, I am pleased to present the Stephen R. Memorial Scholarship this year to Baxter Mayadke and Julie Zucker. The next scholarship is the David Fite Memorial Foundation Scholarship, presented by his wife, Mrs. Fran Fite.
Good evening. My late husband, David Fite, was a 1976 graduate of Wayne Valley. From there, he went on to Muhlenberg College and then to the University of Pennsylvania School of Dental Medicine. He returned to Wayne in 1984 to practice dentistry. David really loved practicing in his hometown, and it was his pleasure and honor to donate to so many of the various local organizations that his patients were part of, especially anything that helped children. So after his passing in July 2002, when his friends got together to create this foundation, it seemed only appropriate that the mission statement would center around raising funds that would benefit youth activities. We give 2 scholarships, one here at Hills and one at Valley. The criteria for our DFM scholarship recipient is based on the same academic and athletic abilities that David possessed when he was in high school, with the additional requirement that the student has the intent to pursue a career in the health-related fields. On behalf of the board of the DFM Foundation, I want to congratulate all of tonight's winners and your families. You're a very special group of students. The 2011 recipient of a $2,500 David Fite Memorial Scholarship is Andrew Hong.
Another new scholarship offering this year is the Joseph Albanese Memorial Scholarship, presented by Mrs. Eileen Albanese.
Good evening. This is a new scholarship established this year in memory of my father-in-law, Joseph Albanese, who passed away about a year ago. He immigrated to the United States as a teenage young man, and he always saw this country as the land of opportunity and believed that education was that most important key to success. It gives me great pleasure tonight to honor both his memory and his beliefs, and to award this scholarship in his name to Andrew Hung.
Andrew John. Technical difficulties. The Junior Women's Club of Wayne presents each year a scholarship to the outstanding young woman. This year, the scholarship recipient is Holly Radcliffe. The next scholarship is the Leo Grand Sport Leadership Award. It is usually presented by Mr. Michael Epstein. Michael couldn't be here tonight. He had some court date to take care of. Mrs. Leogrand and Mr. Spalt were 2 teachers here at Wayne Hills who for years followed through cycles of classes and provided them with guidance and leadership in order to help create the leaders of tomorrow. This year's Leo Grand Sport Leadership Award is awarded to Matthias Blumetti. Marilyn Mezzi Memorial Scholarship is presented by her husband, Mr. Ernest Mezzi.
Some of you know that I am the public address announcer here at Wayne Hills. And believe it or not, I still get nervous when I get up in front of people. But in any case, our scholarship in memory of my late wife, Marilyn, who taught Spanish here at Wayne Hills for many years, and who passed away from lymphoma in June of 2003 after dealing with cancer much of her adult life. At last year's presentation, I told the audience my personal history of my life after Marilyn's passing. I referred to the scoreboard adjacent to the softball field, in which the memory of Elaine Watson and Sal Zito is noted, and Sal was a much beloved Italian teacher here at Wayne Hills, as well as a soccer coach. Sal passed away about a year and a half after Marilyn. And to make a long story short, Sal's wife, Anita, and I were brought together by none other than Nelson Graham, the Wayne Hills varsity boys soccer coach. This happened about 5 years ago. Well, a year or so ago, when I told the audience this same evening, the same event, that Anita and I had gotten engaged, the audience erupted in applause. Well, I can't tell you tonight. I can't tell you tonight that Anita and I are married yet, so applause is not yet appropriate. In any case, Anita and I have always felt that in some way Marilyn and Sal sent us to each other and meant for us to be together after times of great sadness and loss. I always felt the message should be clear. Life is full of triumphs and tragedies, joys and sorrows, happiness and sadness, and Marilyn always had such a positive attitude in all her years dealing with illness. May her legacy be that she taught us how to face adversity and live life positively. And the Memorial Award is kind of appropriate this year because the individual is heading for Carnegie Mellon University, and I don't know if any of you are familiar with the recent book by a professor who is now deceased, Randy Pausch. He wrote a book called The Last Lecture, and Randy writes about life after learning that he was dying of pancreatic cancer. And I just recently read that book, and when I learned this evening that our scholarship awardee was going to Carnegie Mellon, I thought it was kind of appropriate. He's going to major in chemistry, 3-year Spanish club member he has been, and he's taken 4 years of Spanish 2, 3, 4, and 5. This year's Marilyn Mezzi Memorial Scholarship Award goes to Rushi Dave.
On behalf of the Michael Lafredo family, I am pleased to announce that this year's Michael Lafredo Memorial Scholarship recipient is Wajia Daewoo. To present the Pines Lake Women's Club Scholarship Award, Mrs. Joan Riley.
Thank you. Good evening, and congratulations to all the students who are being singled out tonight for their high achievement. I'd also like to extend my best wishes to you parents who are here tonight to celebrate in the recognition of your sons and daughters. The Pines Lake Women's Club is part of the New Jersey State Federation of Women's Clubs. And we are an organization that has been engaged in social and community activities in Wayne for over 50 years. Our club welcomes all women of the area to join us in our many activities. Join us in our efforts to make a difference, one person at a time. Tonight, I have the privilege, as its representative, to present our award to the young woman who has achieved excellence in her studies and has also found the time to make a difference and give back to her community. So it gives me great pleasure to present the Pines Lake Women's Club Scholarship Award to Erica Wills.
St. Gobain Performance Plastics Corporation is pleased to present this year's scholarship to Lauren Mendoza. Here to present the Spencer Savings Scholarship is Ms. Jane Caston, Wayne Branch Manager.
Good evening. On behalf of Spencer Savings Bank, I'm happy to congratulate our first recipient, Kelly Brown.
Here to present the Wayne Council of PTO's scholarships are Mrs. Janine Delvecchio, co-president of the Wayne Council of PTOs, Mrs. Joyce Morandi, treasurer of the Wayne Council of PTOs.
Good evening. We have several scholarships to award tonight. The funds for our scholarships are raised through our Children's Cultural Workshop, our Browse and Shop thrift store, and in addition, all 14 PTOs throughout the district contribute to our scholarship fund. This year, the organization raised $32,000, which is split between Wayne Hills and Wayne Valley graduates. Would you like to start?
We have 4 academic awards. The first one is to Valerie Anderson. Next, we have Evan Barron. Connie Chang. Jennifer Fraunberger. Amy Fitzgerald. That was a commemorative award. Another commemorative award is for Samuel Pressler. We have 2 leadership awards. The first one is Gabrielle Ewing. And also for leadership, Selena Piyun. And our community service awards go to Todd Gilbert. And Jacqueline Zisman. She's not here. We'll accept this award on her behalf.
Okay. Our Educational Achievement Award goes to Frank Novak. Our Special Achievement Scholarship goes to Dana Palillo. Our Visual Arts Scholarship goes to John Giardiello. Our visual arts scholarship goes to Jessica Talos. Okay. Science and Technology is awarded to Alyssa Appel, who is not here tonight. We have another Science and Technology scholarship, which goes to Thomas Vaccaro. We have an education scholarship for Lindsay Fishman, who is not here tonight. And a second education scholarship to Megan McVeigh. Thank you.
Here to present the Wayne Hills PTO scholarships are Mrs. Eileen Albanese, Wayne Hills PTO President, and Mrs. Janet Schulman, Wayne Hills PTO Vice President.
First of all, my apologies, my pronunciation is not that good. I don't want to cheat him of his walk across the stage, so I want to congratulate again Andrew Gian for winning the Joseph Albanese Scholarship. These I'll try to get right. On behalf of the Wayne Hills PTO, we'd like to congratulate all our seniors here tonight for your outstanding accomplishments and your academic success. We'd like to congratulate your families as well and wish you all continued success with your future goals. Janet and I are very proud to be here tonight to be able to award 10 PTO scholarships to the following outstanding students. The first is Emily Spazzanti. Our next scholarship recipient is Allison Scholar. Our next PTO scholarship winner is Thomas Patania. Our next recipient, Jessica Lindsay. Our next Wayne Hills PTO scholarship recipient is Brittany Kolsar. The next Wayne Hills PTO scholarship recipient, Allison Kowalski. The next Wayne Hills PTO scholarship recipient, Katie Klein. Our next scholarship recipient, Kelly Curtin. The next Wayne Hills PTO scholarship recipient, Stephen Carney. And our final PTO scholarship recipient is Sabrina DeAndrea, who isn't with us tonight, and I'm sure she'll get this tomorrow. Thank you.
Here to present the Wayne Hills Boys Lacrosse Scholarship is Mrs. Susan Wilcox.
Good evening. My name is Susan Wilcox, and on behalf of the board for the Wayne Hills Boys Lacrosse, this will be our first annual Scholarship Fund. We've decided we are giving out 3 scholarships this evening. Our first scholarship is to Alex Belgard, $1,000 scholarship, captain, all-time leading scorer at Wayne Hills High School, first team all-county, all-league, last 2 years, 4-year varsity letter winner, and Alex will be going to Stevens Institute for Technologies. Congratulations. Our next scholarship, $500, goes to Frederick Klee, better known as Ricky. Captain, first team all-county, honorable mention all-league, 2-year varsity letter winner. This fall, Ricky will be going to Rutgers University. And our next scholarship winner, $250, to Captain Chris Baselli, 3-year varsity letter winner, going to Muhlenberg in the fall, and he will be playing lacrosse, as will Alex. Thank you.
Here to present the Wayne Lions Club Tom Murray Memorial Scholarship, Mr. Albert Ruffini.
Thank you, Ed. Congratulations, class of 2011, and good luck. I'm with the Wayne Lions, and we are happy to give a $1,000 scholarship to every high school in Wayne. And we do all kinds of fundraising, and we were at Wayne Day, and we appreciated. We raffled off a car. But be that as it may, Tom Murray was a Marine who survived the Pacific War. How he did that, I have no idea. He survived Guadalcanal, and he survived Iwo Jima. My God, unbelievable. Great Marine, and we named the scholarship after him. And so, Tom, Semper Fi. This $1,000 scholarship goes to Kayla Consalvo.
On behalf of the Wayne PBA Memorial, the Memorial Scholarship this year is awarded to Stephen Beiser, and Sarah Cho. Here to present the Wayne School Retirees Scholarship is Mrs. Judy Modes, President of the Wayne School Retirees.
Congratulations to all of you. Tamara Barsby will attend the University of Chicago this fall with a major in math. He's been recognized as a National Merit Commended Student and an AP Scholar with honors. His concern for the global community includes extensive work with the Circassian Youth Group, both as a performer with their cultural group and working to preserve his homeland. He has also participated in the Wayne Hills outreach to help rebuild New Orleans. He's president of the Model UN, participates in the National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, Math League, and Word Masters. And yet he still finds time to have employment outside of school. It is my pleasure as president of the WREA to present you with this $1,000 check. Congratulations.
The final scholarship for the community scholarship portion of tonight's program is the WMBC TV Certificate of Scholarship. This is presented this year to Vincent Ventura.
Thank you, Mr. Zambrano. It's now my pleasure to present the National Merit recognitions. Our first awards are presented in this section is the National Merit finalist. These 3 students ranked in the top 15,000 students who took the PSAT out of approximately 1.5 million students who took the exam. The first of these 3 students is Andrew Hung. The second student is Andrew Jun. And our final student is Lauren Mendoza. Our next award is the National Merit Commended Award. Each of these 9 young people achieved in the top 34,000 students on the PSATs out of 1.5 million students who took the exam. Our first student is Evan Barron. Our next student is Evan Baum. Our next student is Laura DiTaranti. Our next student is Ryan Gross. The next student is Amelia Tadzieva. Our next student is Tamer Barsby. Our next student is Rushi Dave. Our next student is John Giardello. And our final student is Megan Marshall. Our next award is the 2010-2011 National Hispanic Scholar. Approximately 5,000 students are selected nationally from a pool of 200,000 students who took the 2009 PSAT and identified themselves as Hispanic Latino. This student must also maintain a GPA of 3.5 or higher. Congratulations to this year's recipient, Lauren Mendoza. It's very rare for students to receive the National Merit Scholarship. This year we're very lucky that we have a student who has received one. We would like to congratulate this student for receiving this prestigious award. Congratulations to Megan Marshall. To begin our academic awards section of this program, it's my pleasure to welcome our first presenters, Mrs. Janine Delvecchio and Mrs. Joyce Morandi, who will present the valedictorian and salutatorian awards.
On behalf of the Wayne Council of PTOs, we're very proud we're very proud to recognize the outstanding achievements of our valedictorian and salutatorian. You want to present first?
We are pleased and honored to present the valedictorian for your class of 2011, Laura DiTaranti.
And the salutatorian award goes to Tamer Barsby.
It's my pleasure to present the Principal's Leadership Award. This award is presented to a student who has shown exceptional leadership qualities. It is my pleasure to present this award to Evan Baum. Our next award is the Character Award. This award is presented to a student who has exemplified the 6 characteristics of character: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship. Unfortunately, this person is not able to be with us tonight, but I would like to congratulate Julie Zucker. Our next award is the Patriot Spirit and Pride Award. These 2 seniors have exemplified Wayne Hill's spirit and pride. It is my honor to present these 2 awards to Peter Davies and Lauren Mendoza. To start our special awards section of the program tonight, it is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Mike Ruiz, Assistant Vice President at Lakeland Bank, to present our next scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mike Ruiz from Lakeland Bank. Graduates, it's almost over. Congratulations. I'm very proud to announce my second scholarship award, as I did one for one of your colleagues at the other school. And today I'm very proud to announce that the winner of our scholarship for $1,500 is Amanda Sweetman.
To present our Leo Club Awards, it's my pleasure to reintroduce Mr. Al Raffini.
Greetings, everybody, and the class of 2011. You're in the spotlight tonight. The Leo Club is a community service club, and we've done everything from cleaning up the beach at Asbury Park. We've painted our cabin, which is at Camp Marcella, the only camp for blind children. Actually, it's really it's a wonderful camp, and it's a camp for parents, because they can leave their visually impaired child, which they take care of 24/7, and know that they're well taken care of. So they get a 2-week vacation. It's a wonderful, wonderful camp, and we have a cabin that we painted and repaired and cleaned so that the campers can have a happy time there. We also run a party for the Foundation for the Handicapped, which is right here in town, and we have a great time doing that. All kinds of community service. So the first Leo Club Award that I will give is to my president, Daliana Almonte. For you. And my second Leo Club Awards, I wish I can give them all money, but we're working on that too. Go to 2 fine young ladies, and whom I couldn't have done without running this year's program. We were everywhere, and they were everywhere with me. So with the 2, Catherine Cedro, come up, and Selena Joko. That, I think, is yours. Congratulations. Catherine, congratulations. You can have both of those on your team, and you know you're going to do well. They're wonderful. Now, Carrie A. Arthur, pilot, graduate of Wayne Hills in 1975, graduate of the Naval Academy in 1979, second in his class. He told me he wanted to be a senator, but he was a pilot first and lost his life in the skies over Tripoli. So he's a great guy. We were very, very good friends, and to give an award in his name, this award goes to Sophia Owari. Congratulations. We've known each other for a long time. Thank you. This is real community service.
It is now my pleasure to award the Kinnelon Education Association Scholarship. The Kinnelon Education Association Scholarship is proudly presented to members' children who plan to continue their education at an institution of higher learning. The Kinnelon Education Association proudly acknowledges this individual for his contributions to Wayne Hills High School and his involvement in community service. It is my pleasure to present this award to Adrian Diaz. To start our departmental awards section of this program, it's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Judith Faley, who will present the Business Education and Family and Consumer Science Awards. Ms. Faley.
Good evening. I'm Judy Faley. I'm the supervisor of Applied Technology and Fine Arts, which is business ed, family consumer science, tech ed, and fine arts. And in between, we will have Mr. Hookstray give us the TV production award as well. So that's all part of the department. Our first award for business education, this year's business award recipient was chosen by the business department because he exemplifies the qualities of a model student and future business leader. This individual has excelled in a multitude of business classes, demonstrated ambition, passion, and enthusiasm towards business. And our certificate of award goes to Daniel Marcus. Family and consumer science. Family consumer science is foods, child development, fashion, interior design, fashion merchandising, everything that most of the other schools in the county have gotten rid of. We're still running it. We're still running it very strong. Our staff members had a difficult choice in choosing their recipients for this year's awards. So we have some certificates of achievement, and we also have some scholarships. So our first certificate of achievement for fashion is Amanda Lieberman. I shouldn't have worn the sleeves tonight. I'm getting hooked on everything. Thank you. Congratulations. Our second certificate of achievement for fashion is Megan Byrne. Congratulations. Our award for achievement in clothing design is Yasmin Abashi. The last few years, we've been running a culinary arts competition. Actually, it started at Wayne Valley. They began it 2 years ahead of us, and it was supposed to run as an Iron Chef competition, but it was such a tremendous undertaking, it became a culinary exhibition instead. And this year was so popular, we had 5 teams, and we had to move it from our little puny commons into our gigantic big gym. Very well attended, delicious food, and we were able to raise money for our family consumer sciences scholarships. So our first scholarship in the area of child development is to Alessandra Villafuerte. Our second scholarship for clothing design is Blurta Ademi. And our foods scholarship goes to a young man who really surprised me over the last 4 years. He has blossomed into a tremendous chef and is going to continue on to study culinary arts after Wayne Hills. Jacob Bennett. And I believe at this time, Mr. Hookstrait will be up here with the TV Production Awards. Do you mind if I move this here? Is this going to be in the way?
Yeah, it's fine. It was a good year in TV production, to say the least. We're our second year of being partnered with MSG Varsity, and we were fortunate enough to win 3 V Awards that gave us $15,000 in grant money to be spent back in the program. And for the people that I'm going to bring up tonight, it was in a large part due to them. But it was 3 years ago that I stood on this very spot and thought that I would never have a group as good as David Suntup, Andrew Gaio, and Brian Rossman. Well, I was wrong. The 4 people that I want to thank tonight are as good a group as I've had in my 10 years here. As I call each one up, I would like to ask that they remain standing up front so they can all be recognized as a group at the end. My first honoree is someone who has been a tremendous help both in the class and in the club. She was nominated last year for a V Award for her feature on the spring musical and was part of both last year's and this year's full game productions that won V Awards. She's an excellent editor, producer, videographer, and was a pleasure to have for these 4 years. She's continuing on it to NYU Film School. She deserves this V Award and a $500 scholarship as much as anyone. She's Gabby Ewing. This is yours. Hold on. Nope. That's it. There you go. Yeah, stand up front here. Where am I? Okay, next is someone whose last name has given me fits in trying to spell correctly these 4 years. When we tape games, it's the people behind the camera who sometimes get left out. Well, this guy has been rock solid, not just for his camera work, but for his editing skills as well. He's logged the 3rd most hours in the last 2 years and is also responsible for last year's and this year's V Awards for Best Full Game Productions. He's moving out to Boston University, and I think announcing golf is still in his future. John Giardello, come up and get your V Award and an $800 scholarship. That's yours. Hold on. Yep, first try. Congratulations. Okay, Taylor. Hold on, I'm sorry. John Vitas and Anthony Spadilla, please come forward. Almost forgot. Both of you together. Hold on, Taylor. My phone is ringing. Just. All right, Taylor, hit it.
As it looks like Jason Avedisian, the big boy running down the field. He's at the 40, the 30. Defenders are trying to get up to him. He's at the 10, the 5, and there's Jason Avedisian, who had talked to us before the game, said he was going to have a big play, and look at the big boy rumble into the end zone. The new quarterback, let's see if it's a new outcome, hopefully not for Wayne Hills.
Savastano showed a lot of guts last year, and now it's time for Fournier to do the same. Low snap, it's one hop. Fournier escapes the pressure, flushes out of the pocket, looks deep down the field, intercepted by Wayne Hill across the 40-yard line, near sideline. Oh! A huge block inside the 40. minutes to go. What a block! Wow, that was John, that was incredible. It looked like it was Joe Lane, 64 on the block. We're gonna see it here. Troy comes to the sideline. Oh my! Oh, that is incredible. That is a block for the. Oh my God! Oh my! Oh my God! I don't know how to describe that, but like we said, a turnover would be big. Look! Oh my God! Oh, what a hit! What a hit! Boom! It was Joe Lane. Joe Lane on the hit. Oh, wow. The hockey teammates making it happen. Hands up the middle. There's a hole. Into the secondary. 10, 5. Touchdown. Wayne Hill piling it on. And it's now 20 to 10.
I felt it only fitting that these two go out together because for 4 years, they were united as one of the best announcing doers in Wayne Hill's TV history. From their humble beginnings at Pascagoula Valley through the state girls basketball this winter. It truly has been a pleasure to watch you two grow and learn and become professionals. John, you are as smooth and as professional as anyone I've heard. Your vocal presence is second to none. Best on-air talent last year, best play-by-play this year, along with best full-game production. You alone are responsible for bringing in $20,000 to this program, and you're also a fellow Met fan. Anthony, don't let Vitas take all the glory. You were the perfect match for John. Your knowledge and charisma, as well as a tremendous ability to recap all the action, made you just as valuable. If John was the best play-by-play guy, Scudillo, you were the best color announcer I've had. You as well are responsible for $15,000. John is going to the University of Maryland, Anthony to Florida State. Like John Giardello, John Vitas is getting an $800 scholarship. Anthony, for logging the most hours over the past 2 years, will receive a $1,000 scholarship. And before I hand over your checks and trophies, I do want to say to all four of you, you have all said over the years, I'm never satisfied, I'm tough to impress. Well, I couldn't be more proud of anyone that I've honored. I'm going to miss you all. And when Mike Quick of MSG Varsity says Wayne Hills TV is the best, it's not me. It's you, and I can't thank you enough for everything you four have accomplished. Good luck and stay in touch. Where's your stuff? It's yours. That's yours. This is yours. Vitas? Yellow? Vitas gets 2. All right, thank you. I'm done.
I'm back. The Marion Pitt Award for Technology Education is given to a student who has excelled in all phases of our department. And now that we have an extra department attached to us, this student has actually completed and succeeded in 8 applied technology courses in the last 4 years. I think that's a record. I've never seen that before, ever. We are very happy to have students like this. We are very happy to have students who are dedicating themselves to additional career preparation in addition to all of their academic preparation. And our award this year goes to Jessica Talos. At this point in the program, Mr. Ryerson would be here. He was unable to make it back this evening, so I have the honor of awarding his yearbook awards to 4 very dedicated people. 3 of them are here this evening, 1 could not make it. And the yearbook, as usual, is a marvelous work of art, production piece, blood, sweat, and tears. These folks have done it all. So I'm proud to present these awards to, first, Chloe Janice. Congratulations, beautiful book. Thanks. Caitlin Klein. Congratulations. Great job on it. Devin Venaria. And Julie Zucker, who could not be here this evening. And last but not least, as I am now the supervisor of the art department, I have been asked to give out the Fine Arts Certificate of Merit, or a Certificate of Achievement, to two truly remarkable students. I always knew that our art department was fantastic, and this year I really had a chance to see some marvelous pieces. We had a great showing for the Art Honor Society inductions. Some of the students had their work at Montclair State in one of the new small galleries. Just amazing, amazing work. I'm truly jealous. I still have all the sketchbooks that I got when I was a kid. They're in a drawer somewhere at home, but I'm going to have to take up drawing as soon as I retire, I think, because I want to be like you guys. Our first recipient is Elizabeth Barnett. Congratulations. And our second award of achievement goes to Stephanie Costa. Thank you. I would like to now introduce, turn the page. The English Awards, who will be given out by Ms. Christine Ventimiglia, our English department staff member.
Hi, I'm Christina Ventimiglia. I'm an English teacher here at Wayne Hills. I am supervisor of room 223. And I'm also a 1998 graduate of Wayne Hills High School. Which is a very long time ago. Anyway, it is my distinct pleasure and honor once again this year to be presenting 4 awards given by the Wayne Hills English Department, which I have always had tremendous respect for, and when I was going through school to be a teacher, imagine that, I could think of no place better to come back to. I know many of you are really sorry I made that choice. However, you'll thank me later. The email is cventimiglia@wayneschools.com when you need help. Just remember that. Anyway, our first award is our Fred P. Sharkey Memorial Scholarship. This award is given to reflect the English Department's goals of inspiring a love of literature, encouraging both creative and analytical writing, and for a person who displays their passion for literature and the arts in their participation in not only English classes, but in extracurricular clubs. And I have this student, and I am very proud to present this award to Yasmin Abushi. Our second award is our English Department Award. This award is given for a student who displays, again, a passion for English, and is selected by the teachers, as are all of our awards, but this award goes to a person who we all felt was somebody who really embodies the spirit of what we're trying to do here, and just a love of reading, a love of creative thinking, and this person is, again, another one of my students. There's no pattern here. And she is an outstanding English student, and just a pleasure to be around at all times, and such a tremendously hard worker given everything in her life that she has to face. And it is a great honor that we present the English Department Award to Catherine Gallopon. The English competition awards are given every year to two students, a male and a female, who display continued success over their 4 years at Wayne Hills in the Word Masters competition, which is a national competition given once per marking period in the areas of critical reading and thinking, and students have to participate in this, and it's a multiple choice test, and it's graded against national scores. The two individuals who are selected for this award have shown consistent high performance over their 4 years at Wayne Hills, even though most times you are all kicking and screaming when we announce, next week will be Word Masters, and the dubious vocab sheet comes out. However much they kick and scream about it, it is a very valuable competition, and our students always perform above national standards. And our two recipients this year are Miss Megan Marshall and Mr. John Giudello. The Lantern Literary Magazine is an outstanding publication that showcases creative writing of our students here at Wayne Hills. It has won several national awards over the past few years. The advisor to this club is Mr. Scott Summers, who cannot be here tonight. So tonight's Lantern Literary Magazine Award will be presented by me. And this person has already been up here for our Fred P. Sharkey Award, but let's call her up again, Miss Yasmin Abushi.
Gonna hear about that.
It is my great pleasure now to not forget to announce Mr. Joseph Riley, our ESL teacher, who will present our ESL award, the Ada Kriegman English as Second Language Award.
This year. And also congratulations to everybody on stage. You all are very deserving of the awards, and to the parents who are the wind beneath your wings. So, this year, my ESL award is going to a student who has faced many challenges when she came to us 3 years ago. She is, in fact, trilingual, speaking 3 languages fluently, and she has worked as hard as any student I've ever had in my years teaching. She also happens to be a very talented artist, and she has brightened my class every day with her big smile. I hope she'll give me one tonight. It is my pleasure to give the 2011 Ada Kriegman ESL Award to Natalia Hanuch. Now, I would like to introduce Mrs. Donna Del Moro, advisor of the Patriot Press, to give the Patriot Press Award.
Good evening. I'd like to thank Virginia Marr for moving me up in the program. Not that I complained about it at all, but thank you very much. I'm here to present the award for the Patriot Press. And John Gardner once said, leaders come in many forms, with many styles and diverse qualities. There are quiet leaders and leaders one can hear in the next county. Some find strength in eloquence, some in judgment, some in courage. When I first met tonight's Patriot Press Award recipient 4 years ago, I marveled at how quiet she was, but was equally impressed by her obvious intelligence and interest in the school newspaper. My instincts were on target. That quiet person rose through the ranks to become senior editor this school year, and she did not disappoint. While it is no question that production of the student newspaper requires a team effort, there was clearly one person who held the reins, and that person is Amelia Totseva. I'm not finished. Amelia, since they moved me up, I feel I can speak a lot longer. Amelia worked tirelessly this year to encourage our staff to implement new ideas and to keep me on task by popping into my room literally every day at 2:16 just to check in. She did all of this, as Gardner says, with eloquence, sound judgment, courage, and in her own quiet way. Amelia, on behalf of all of us on the Patriot Press staff, Congratulations, thank you, and I will miss you greatly next year. Okay, this year's Mask and Gavel Award goes to Vincent Ventura. For those unaware, the Mask and Gavel Club recruits and trains students to deliver morning announcements, a sacred time of day at Wayne Hills. Vincent brought much-needed style to the staff when he began 2 years ago, and we will miss his bright and chipper voice in the morning. Vincent could not be here this evening, so I will accept his award on his behalf. I always wanted to say that. And now I'd like to reintroduce Mr. Ed Zambrano, who will present tonight's math awards.
Each year, many talented students select course offerings within the mathematics department in order to expand their knowledge base, challenge their abilities, and prepare for the rigorous expectations set before them as they continue their studies at the university level. This year's Math Award recipients have demonstrated the natural aptitude, enjoyment of challenge, and perseverance to test their abilities. Every teacher has commented on their outstanding performances, inquisitive natures, and desires to achieve. They are applauded for their outstanding accomplishments and encouraged to pursue their dreams and exceed all expectations. It is with great pleasure that I present this year's Mathematics Awards to Laura DiTaranti and Kevin Edelson. This year's Computer Science Award recipient has completed 4 full-year courses and 2 half-year courses in computer science: Visual Basic, C++, Programming in Java, AP Computer Science A, Advanced Computer Science Honors, and Web Development. In every course, he has been very successful. Last year, he took part in the New Jersey NGIT Computer Programming Contest. This spring, his project has been to create a Mega Man 2-player game. Next year, he will be studying computer engineering at Stevens. It is with great pleasure that I present this award to Peter Fatiga. The Mathematics Competitions Award is presented to a student who has participated in various contests offered within our department that are designed to challenge his ability to apply what he has learned and apply the result. He participated in the New Jersey Math League, American High School Invitational Mathematics Examination, and the American Mathematics Competition. His performance during each competition has demonstrated his exceptional aptitude, a competitive nature, and those critical thinking skills needed to be competitive in an ever-changing technological society that we all have come to know. In the fall, this year's recipient will continue his studies at the University of Chicago, majoring in mathematics. It is with great pleasure that I present this award to Tamara Barsby. This year's top-ranking seniors included an impressive group of students with special interests and achievements in science. The science department applied objective criteria in reviewing the academic records, involvements, and participation of these students. From among 10 nominees for the Science Award, this year 2 students tied for the award. We are proud to present the Science Award to these 2 graduates as they are science students of the highest caliber. The Science Award is honored this year, will be presented to Andrew Hong and Laura DiTaranti.
Congratulations.
I am pleased to introduce Ms. Cara Palumbo, choral teacher.
Good evening. This year, we are honoring 2 students who have shown a true commitment to choral music for 6 consecutive years. They joined my choral program in 7th grade at Schuyler Colfax Middle School, and I have had the pleasure of seeing them develop into mature young adults. I was overjoyed when at the end of 8th grade, they decided to continue singing in choir at Wayne Hills, and proud that they were accepted into chamber choir their sophomore year. These 2 students have performed at various events, including choir festivals at Dorney Park, Hershey Park, and Boston, and have shared their gift of music with the community at countless local places like BAE Systems, the Wayne Tree Lighting, Borders Bookstore, the Riverdale Armory, Toys for Tots Breakfast with Santa, and Our Lady of Consolation Church, to name a few. This year, these 2 students were elected into leadership positions in chamber choir and were positive role models for their peers. After seeing and teaching them every day for 6 years, it will be hard seeing 2 empty soprano chairs next year, but I wish them all the best in their college careers. Congratulations to our first Choral Commitment Award recipients, our chamber choir music librarian, Julie Kilroy, and our chamber choir president, Dana Palillo. This year's Choral Outstanding Musicianship Award is presented to a choir student who I have had the joy of teaching for 5 years. When this student joined chorus in 7th grade, I knew she had potential. She has natural music abilities, including a gifted ear and a strong alto voice, and is even known to give the choir its starting note for a cappella songs. She is confident enough to go beyond the music and truly perform to her audience, making it a pleasure to watch her sing. This student has such an extreme love of music, she decided to join the band, playing mallets, during her senior year. And I know I can count on her to learn a percussion part in a matter of minutes as an accompaniment to one of our choral pieces. Not only does this student have incredible musical talent, she is also an excellent example of good character. From the minute class begins, she is always focused, right there with me in class, listening intently to how she can improve her sound and putting in every effort to attempt a new technique or exercise. She tries to motivate her classmates, encouraging them to attend community performances and modeling mature behavior at these functions. She is concerned with the needs of others, often asking me if there's anything I need before a performance and staying after to help set up. The student is involved in other activities, such as cheerleading and the Italian Club. I've never had to worry if she was going to show up for a performance because she has always worked out her conflicts. She understands the meaning of commitment and is capable of managing her time and juggling many things at once. I know this student will be successful in all her endeavors, and I hope that music continues to be a part of her life. I'm very proud to present this year's choral award to Mariella Roccamato. And now I'm happy to introduce Mr. Matt Paterno, our instrumental music teacher.
Good evening. My name is Matt Paterno, and I have the pleasure of being the band director here at Wayne Hills. And this year's senior class of musicians is a lot of the reason I can afford to say that. Our first award is our Outstanding Instrumental Music Award. And being an outstanding musician encompasses many characteristics, including technical ability, dedication, compassion, and a will to succeed. Tonight, we recognize a student who has brought honor to himself, our school, and the community of Wayne by earning positions in the North Jersey Area Band and auditioning for other state and regional ensembles. He has been a student leader in our band and helped to build the skills of our younger members. The example of high-level musicianship he has displayed in many of our school ensembles will last well beyond his graduation. I am proud to present this year's Outstanding Instrumental Music Award to Stephen Carney. Each year, our Band Booster organization honors our band mom, Beverly Coleman, by presenting an award in her honor, and the award is the Beverly Coleman Award for Caring Compassion to our organization. And it's to recognize a student who has shown that kind of care and compassion towards their peers. This year's recipient is being recognized for the positive effect she had on so many other band members, her leadership, and her musical achievements. Her enthusiasm and upbeat manner made people want to work with her, and they appreciated how she watched out for them. She led by example and dropped back to pick up for anybody who had fallen behind. She was always willing to stand up for what she believed in and work for what she wanted. On behalf of our Band Booster organization, I am proud to present the 2011 Beverly Coleman Scholarship to Lauren Mendoza. Our next award is our Semper Fidelis Award. The Marine Corps motto is Semper Fidelis, which means always faithful. The Marines are known as fighters and have the reputation of never giving up. This award seeks to recognize students with a similar attitude and a young person who exemplifies the Marine Corps ideas of leadership, dependability, endurance, enthusiasm, initiative, integrity, and loyalty. This young man has consistently carried himself with class and acted as a most outstanding example of everything our organization stands for. He has meant a great deal to our organization, and I am proud to present this year's Semper Fidelis Award on behalf of Sergeant Vitrino and our organization to Baxter Matke. Our next award is our J. Chuck Sastry Memorial Scholarship, and it's presented in honor of a great musician, teacher, and friend. On July 15th, 2007, our friend and colleague Chuck Sastry passed away, leaving a large void in the lives of everyone who knew him. He was many things to many people, but above all, he was a caring and compassionate person. We have established the J. Chuck Sastry Memorial Scholarship to both keep his memory alive and honor a student who was just like Chuck. This year, Chuck would be very proud of the student who both excelled as a jazz musician but also excelled as a person. And this year's J. Chuck Sastry Memorial Scholarship is presented to Justin Sita. Justin Sita, I said. I thought we had an imposter. Lastly, our John Philip Sousa Award. John Philip Sousa is known as America's March King, but also deserves the distinction of being a staunch advocate for school music. His efforts to promote concert bands and their music made possible the ensembles our students perform in today. The John Philip Sousa Award is given nationally to the band member that has done the most for their high school band program during their school career. In our school, the greatest part of this award is that it is voted on by the 130 students in our band program. They are charged with choosing the student that they feel has done the most for our band program during their time here. On behalf of the students in our band, I take great pride in presenting the 2011 John Philip Sousa Award to Ryan Gross. And now I'd like to turn the microphone over to Ms. Barbara Castagna, our theater advisor.
Hi. Hi, guys. I'm still here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Barbara Castagna, the faculty advisor and director of the Wayne Hills Theater Workshop Program. I'm here to give the Margaret Urban Award for the Fine and Performing Arts and also the Theater Arts Technology Award. The Margaret Urban Award is given in memory of Margaret Urban, who was the first commander-in-chief and director of the Wayne Hills Theater Arts Program when it started back in the late 60s. Unfortunately, Ms. Urban tragically lost her life to cancer, but thankfully her teachings and her standards of excellence have been a part of the Wayne Hills Theater Workshop ever since then. I'd like to think we're pretty excellent. This year's productions, the One Act Festival in the fall, which was a first for Wayne Hills, was a tremendous success, as was this spring's Once on This Island, which is probably the most amazing and perfect high school show I have ever seen. I didn't think it was possible for a high school show to be perfect, and this one was. These kids absolutely did a fantastic job, and it was all them. They were amazing. I wish I could give an award to every single one of the kids that participated in the program, especially these kids. These kids are particularly special to me because this is the first class that I've had all 4 years that they've been here, being relatively new to the school myself. So in a way, it breaks my heart to let them go. I do have 2 awards, like I said. The first one is for Fine and Performing Arts. The person receiving this award has been in the program with me since his freshman year. He has been in every single show. He started out as the smallest possible of roles, wearing a ridiculous pastry chef hat. He had 2 lines in Cinderella in 2008, and made it all the way up through the ranks to be a leading role in this year's show, playing the father of our young Timon in her battle for love and righteousness. This award is going to Vincent Ventura for his amazing abilities on the stage. Unfortunately, as you know, Vincent is not here tonight, which makes me very sad, truthfully, because this is the last time I'll have the opportunity to share the stage with him, and the first time he's not here to share it with me. I know, right? If I can't make you laugh, I'm going to make you cry. The second award I have tonight is for theater arts technology. What most people may or may not know or may be aware of is that there are an entire crew of people behind every production. Every smiling face you see on the stage, there's at least 2 more people running around like lunatics backstage trying to make sure the production goes on. And this includes lighting people that sit up in our booth and diligently check for cues. It includes the sound people that are waiting at the drop of a hat to make something happen. It includes the stage crew. And most importantly, probably the hardest and most under-recognized position is that of stage manager. If you are unaware of what a stage manager does, the job description is basically everything. The stage manager is the right hand of the director. It involves a lot of yes ma'am, no ma'am, I'll get right on that, and oh my God, I forgot, but I'll make it happen right now. It involves a lot of running around like they've lost their minds. That happens a lot. It involves keeping track of every single actor, every single prop, every single everything that happens during the show, and absolutely being in charge of the show once it goes into production. I've had the confidence in the past few years to be able to sit in the auditorium where you're sitting and watch the show that I've worked so hard to make happen because I had a stage manager that was capable and able to run the show by herself without having to have me stand over her shoulder. The award for Theater Arts Technology is going to the best stage manager I have ever had, Gabby Ewing. Here, have this before I cry. Thank you very much. I would like to present Madame Greenberg to give the World Language Awards for French.
Bonsoir. I am very pleased to present the Senior Award in French to a young woman I have known for 5 years. We started together at Schuyler Colfax, and she's been with me all 5 years. She has shown excellence in the language. She's a member of the French Honor Society. She's very enthusiastic. She often tells me about the French restaurant she goes to where they sing to her in French with her mom. And I'm extremely proud also to all my seniors who I've had literally for 5 years. I do want to say, vous me manquerez beaucoup, which simply translates to, I will really miss you guys a lot. But the Senior Award, I am proud to present to Mademoiselle Megan Marshall. Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Grieco, who will present the other language awards.
As the World Language Supervisor, it's my pleasure to announce the awards in Italian, Latin, and Spanish. And I would like to start with Italian. There are 4 of them. Our first recipient is Elizabeth Barnett. Our next recipient is Mariela Racamato. Our third recipient is Baxter Mayatki. Our fourth recipient, unfortunately, he is not here, is Vincent Ventura. We have 2 awards for Latin. The first award goes to Lauren Mendoza. Excuse me, only 1 in Latin, 2 in Spanish. Our first Spanish recipient is Tamara Barsby. Our second Spanish award goes to Mateus Blometti. I also get the honor this year of presenting the Social Studies Awards, and the Social Science Award goes to Thomas Vaccaro. The next award that will be presented is the Political Science Award. This is sponsored by the League of Women Voters. Unfortunately, Julie Zucker is not here, but a round of applause would be appropriate. And the last award that I have is the Leonard Zakem Memorial Award. This is given in memory of Lenny Zakem, who was a Wayne Hills graduate. He unfortunately succumbed to brain marrow cancer in 1999. He was a civil rights activist, and Lenny believed that one person can change the world, and this is awarded to Sean Ireland. Congratulations to the class of 2011 and continued success. It's my pleasure now to announce Mr. Christian Olson to do the Phys Ed and Athletic Awards.
Good evening. For those of you who don't know me, I'm not Mr. Olson. I'm Mr. Keogh. I'm one of the school counselors here, and I'm one of the varsity tennis coaches. As well as the girls bowling varsity coach. I would like to congratulate each of you and all of you who are sitting here. I would also like to congratulate the parents and the family friends who are here as well. As you can see, Mr. Olson was not able to be here this evening. He is in Chicago welcoming his first grandchild, who was born earlier this week. So he asked if I would present the Physical Education, Health, and Athletic Awards this evening. The Physical Education Awards are given by the Wayne Hills Physical Education and Health staff to a male and a female student who has consistently participated and contributed to the diverse programs offered here at Wayne Hills High School. For all of those of you who know that each marking period, your sons and daughters have selected different activities, working with different teachers, and the physical education and health staff have identified the award winners for this year as Alyssa Picarillo and Bruce Kirk. The Physical Education Special Service Award is given by the Wayne Hills Physical Education and Health staff to the student who has participated as a leader and a teacher in our adaptive physical education program promoting active student involvement by all of our students. And this year's award recipient is Ryan Healy. The athletic conference that Wayne Hills now participates in is called the Big North, and each year we have honorees who performed in our league that we participated in. So this year's Big North Conference student athletes show the athletic performance on the field, sportsmanship, and a commitment during their 4 years at Wayne Hills High School, and that they have been recognized with league honors during their senior year. And this year's award winners are Erica Wills and Sean Ireland. Being that Wayne Hills is located in Wayne, New Jersey, a part of Passaic County, the Passaic County Student Athlete Award is given to one female student athlete and one male student athlete each year who has demonstrated sportsmanship, athletic accomplishment in at least 2 sports, earning all county honors, as well as being a successful young student in the classroom. This year's award winners are Kelly Curtin and Jake Shunke. And the final award that I have the privilege of presenting this evening is the New Jersey State Interscholastic Athletic Association Award. And this award is given to one student athlete who embodies the sportsmanship ideals and the athletic accomplishments as promoted by this state organization during all 4 years of their high school career at Wayne Hills. In addition, this student has earned the scholastic achievement of being in the top 10% of his or her class. And this year's award recipient is Valerie Anderson. I now have the privilege of introducing Mrs. Carla McLean.
Congratulations to the class of 2011. The following young ladies who have led the Wayne Hills High School FBLA chapter this year to many service-related and academic successes. They're not only great student leaders and friends, but also great people. I deem it a pleasure to have the opportunity to work with them and see them grow into inspiring, young, focused women. The FBLA award goes to Holly Radcliffe and Preeti Pugba. I am privileged to announce the following young ladies as recipients of the 2011 SDA Awards. They have been faithful, diligent, and enthusiastic members for 4 years. Their talents transcend the dance floor and melted the hearts of their girls and the advisors. Here are 3 very exceptional people: Julianne D'Orenzo, Lauren Elia, and Megan Suhawk. Congratulations. very much. Next will be Miss Beth O'Leary. Is that correct?
Good evening. Each year, the Wayne Hills chapter of the National Honor Society confers an award on one member that exhibits scholarship, character, leadership, and service consistently. For 4 years, this member has exemplified all 4 traits, having convinced the general membership to hand her the reins, leading them through the 2010-11 school year as their president. I am privileged and pleased to present the 2011 Wayne Hills Chapter National Honor Society Award to Connie Chang. And finally, consistency. That one word, consistency, sums up the basis for conferring the Mock Trial Competition Team Award on Catherine Gallipon. For 2 years, Catherine, in her elected capacity as secretary, was the stiff, unbending backbone, not just for the Hills team, but Valley too, since both teams practice and compete together. So after more than 100 practices, tryouts, scrimmages, county and regional competitions, and coaching Law Day, Catherine never faltered, she always smiled, making her coach the most organized mock trial competition team coach in America. Catherine, thank you for everything. You will be missed, and you will be remembered. And now I think I'll turn this back over to Dr. Beckerman.
Well, that concludes our program for tonight. Thank you. I know it's been a long night, but before we go, though, I would like to thank the Scholarship and Honors Board for all the time they've put in to make tonight possible. I would also like to thank everyone for being here tonight as we celebrated the accomplishments of these very special young people. A reminder before we go that the 2011 commencement, I know something all these kids on stage are looking forward to, will be held on Patriot Field, hopefully if we have sun this year, June 22nd at 6 p.m. The graduation ceremony will be preceded by a special chamber choir and symphonic band prelude that starts at around 5:45. We truly hope that all of you can join us with that. Before I invite all of you across the hall for some light snacks into the Commons, can everybody just give one final round of applause to all these wonderful young people? I have to tell you, the students in this school are just amazing. They're the best of the best, and I can tell you straight from my heart that every senior on stage, I'm going to miss you all next year. So congratulations to all you. I will miss you. I love you guys too. If everybody wants to join us across the hallway, thank you for joining us tonight.